It is 6 a.m. and I just went through one of the scariest and most painful situations I have ever went through. It was fortunately short-lived, but I needed to document this because of what I just said. This is going to be probably too much information for the viewers, whomever this is for, especially the doctors. But I don't know who else to talk to. And because I still remember it, I don't want to forget it, even though it was not a dream. I was having a dream. I was shopping with my aunt. And as soon as I got there, within maybe 2 minutes, it was like I was punched in the face. It was like, white and black, night and day. I had this immense amount of pain, and I knew I had to go to the bathroom. I left and I ran, and my aunt was laughing. This is a dream, so it is what it is. And the pain in the dream was as if I just kind of got gas and I needed to go to the bathroom right then and there. When I opened up the bathroom doors, my dream had stopped and it was real life. And I was in my bed right where I am right now. I woke up and the pain that I was enduring was worse than any pain I have ever had. I've had hysterectomies, I've had knee surgery, and those are painful. I've had major IBS issues. My period ended up in the result of a hysterectomy due to horrible period pain. I got up and I started crying immediately because of the pain. As I was trying to walk to the bathroom in the dark, I started crying more because I was scared for my life, because I couldn't believe I had this period pain and I knew I couldn't get periods. Not knowing that this was not the least of it, I went to the bathroom. I sat down and my whole world flipped upside down. I thought I was losing my life. TMI coming up. I farted, and the pain from the pressure of the air being pushed out was so painful that I had screamed. And then soon after, I had this like cramping pain just barely within the vaginal hole. I kept squinching down with my arm, trying to stop the pain, numb it. I'm not even gonna cry. Like, I can't even cry because I just can't. There's just no way. Soon after, the vagina pain kind of faded away, and so did the other pain from the other area. And then everything was getting really dark, literally. My eye vision was not there. When I did get the vision back here and there, it was like glimpses. It was like as if someone had drugged me and I was seeing things, but I didn't know what I was seeing. And I was just getting pain. And the weird thing is I'm now losing where the pain was as I'm speaking. Kind of like a dream, but this is not a dream. I was getting pain down, like in my butt, I believe. I'm really mad that I can't remember, and I know I'm speaking so slow, and if I spoke faster, I'd remember, but I there's no way. I started to get this really hot feeling that came over my body. And I mean, hot, dizzy. All I can imagine was taking a cold, wet cloth and throwing it all over my body. I kept falling between the wall and a wall that's part of the shower. I was dripping of sweat. I felt it drip from between my breasts onto my lap. And next thing you know, I passed out. I completely lost consciousness. Again, I completely 100% lost consciousness. I fell forward, kind of like a front flip. I hit my head on the ground, no blood. And within that, and I know it was very fast, I wasn't under very long, I pooped myself on the floor. When I woke up, very short moments later, I realized what I had done. And that was my worry. I didn't even think about it. All I thought was that maybe that was a dream. Like, what? I just fainted and I pooped on myself. I got back up onto the toilet and my vision was slowly coming back. The pain was at a 25, meaning between 1 and 10, there was no such thing. I was shaking, I was scared, and then I put myself into a panic attack. I was going through this panic attack all during this. So the panic attack was as if I wasn't having it, but I knew I was because I started to cry and started to shake, going back and forth. But that was my only real symptoms of this attack. Eventually, I felt cold and I was breaking my sweat. And I knew that it was almost over. And I kept telling myself, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. But then I kept crying because I was scared that my dad wouldn't find me in time. What if I had fallen and I was there and my dad would have seen me naked? It was just, I was seeing and picturing so many different things that I did not need to see or picture in my mind. That should have been my worries, but it wasn't. Eventually, my vision started to come back. I got up to get up for something, and I realized that my body wasn't done. And I sat back down. The pain started to slowly creep back up, and I went into a panic attack because I was like, oh my God, I can't live through this again. There's no way. There's no way. I went to the bathroom again, and then I finally got up for the second time, and everything kind of went away. I was weak, and when I got out of the bathroom, bringing a wet cloth, which I have, I got to the hallway and I tumbled to the ground because everything was so dizzy that there was no way that I was able to walk. I laid on the ground for about 10 minutes, and then I basically made my way back into my room, where I feel 100% in the sense that I am in no pain. I'm not in no more panic, but I am not 100%. I'm exhausted. I feel the after effects. I'm very weak. My head hurts, I'm assuming from the fall. And I'm terrified that this is going to happen again. And I don't know what that was. And I can't imagine going through it again. It was, that I can think of, the most terrifying moment I've ever had. In the bathroom or out. And I am so scared to go to sleep because I'm scared that I'm going to wake up with that pain. I keep thinking that, was it my IBS issues? No. I've never fainted and lost consciousness and pooped on myself. By the way, yes, I did clean that. That wasn't in my story. And the pain that came from me when I farted, and then the cramp pain within the vagina, the any and everything. There was just no way. But it was the scariest thing I have ever encountered. And now, at 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't plan on going to sleep. And I really hope that I never have to endure that sort of pain and that scary moment ever again. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know if it's something I just need to talk to the doctors about, or if I need to see somebody now about it. You know, seeing somebody now would be the hospital, but for them, there's just so much going on with them with the COVID virus and all. And being that I'm not going through this pain now, or at that time, whenever I go in, that me telling them would be the same thing as I would see my actual doctor. I only wish that I had my phone to record what I was feeling so you can see the terror, the pain in my eyes, on my face. I even almost convinced myself to get up and get my phone, but there was no way I could move within this universe that was moving all around me. Everything was moving. And now you get to see me talk about something, and it's not the same as if you were kind of there with me. It is, what day is it? I don't even know. Wednesday, August something, 18th, because it's 6 a.m. I hope it's gone. I hope no one, including myself, ever have to go through that again, whatever it was.